And speaking of the First Amendment and freedom of speech, we have a Club Soda Kenny, not really an update, but another news report.
Oh, boy.
This one is great.
This is a First Amendment case. I went over it in my chambers and decided this is a First Amendment case.
Yeah.
I think what Kenny does off hours on his job, even though technically you're on the job 24 hours a day, is his own business. Didn't hurt. I think they ought to look to see if it affected his job in any way, and it did not.
Can I say I was talking to a friend of mine who was a First Amendment lawyer, and we were chatting about Kenny's case, and she was saying that the porn guy who called in that day really annoyed her because he was ill-informed. Mm-hmm. A regular job may have that type of crap where they could throw you off for nothing, she said, but when you work for the government, there's other considerations, so he has a better case because he works for the government.
I could see if what he was doing was in any way affecting his job.
Right.
But he was a very good cop. No one argued that. His supervisor even said he gave 22 years of service on the police force and did a very good job. So it's what he's doing on his off hours, not getting paid for it. It's a verbal release.
Well, he's been suspended without pay. He might lose his pension. It starts to get ugly, I think, next week.
Yeah,
it's an ongoing story. And the news is all over it.
Yeah.
All over it. Like Club Soda Kenny becoming a star in front of our eyes.
I'm a martyr.
And his lawyer, I guess he's good at what he does, but I
hope so.
He doesn't know how to speak that well to the media.
No, not one of these flashy Johnny Cochran types.
No, he might want to take a class.
Oh, no.
I don't even want to spoil it for you guys.
Oh,
just
no.
listen to what he says.
Oh, no.
In this clip, there's a couple of things he got wrong.
Great.
All right, here it is, the latest news report on our pal, Club Soda Kenny.
A local police department isn't joking when it comes to moonlighting.
Officials say one cop's comedy act is no laughing matter. Now he's been suspended without pay and could face departmental charges. Giovanna Derpick joins us now with more. Giovanna?
Brenda, for nearly 25 years, Sergeant John Fetter has been a cop. And for most of that time, he's also performed comedy as Club Soda Kenny. But one 8-minute stand-up act may wipe out his entire career in law enforcement.
This whole situation is very disheartening to me.
This whole situation is very disheartening to me.
Look, I know this is a serious thing. I know Club Soda Kenny listens every day, and we love the guy, and we hope it works out for him.
We adore Club Soda Kenny.
We really do. We'll do just about anything for him. And but you gotta laugh.
But it's just the way he talks.
Right.
Kind of. And the No Laughing Matter intro, that's now how many? 3 or 4 news stories we've heard so far?
Yeah.
Every single one of them has started with that No Laughing Matter, I think.
They stink.
Can we go and maybe pull the beginnings of all those, if it's true that they all start like that? It's No Laughing Matter, No Laughing Matter, No Laughing Matter. I want to hear each one of them.
The last laugh.
Ugh. Is No Laughing Matter. Is that like the panda story? They always go, pandemonium broke out at the zoo today.
Yeah.
Ugh. Die.
Here it is.
Your career in law enforcement.
This whole situation is very disheartening to me.
Sergeant John Fetter's day job as a cop and night job as a comedian has come to a disastrous collision. And it's all because someone anonymously sent an email and CD to dozens of West Orange leaders. It was a recording of his stand-up act last December from the Laugh Factory's raunchy cringe humor show.
This routine involved different comedy acts pertaining to beasteology, pedophilia.
Beasteology?
Beasteology?
Beasteology.
Can you take that class in high school?
That's his lawyer?
Yeah.
Wow.
Beasteology 101?
Beasteology.
His lawyer, Opie Hughes, said.
Oh, no.
Hey, come on.
Beasteology.
Last December from the Laugh Factory's raunchy cringe humor show.
This routine involved different comedy acts pertaining to beasteology, pedophilia, and assault.
Peter Berggren is Sergeant Fetter's attorney. He acknowledges that as part of the act, Fetter even made a joke about rape involving his 5-year-old son. But he says Feder was just giving the audience the kind of humor they were looking
Context.
for. He's an entertainer.
It doesn't mean that John Feder believes in that. It doesn't mean that John Feder would ever commit those kind of deeds.
But the West Orange Police Department thinks his act, joke or otherwise, crossed the line and slapped him with an administrative charge of conduct unbecoming of an officer.
Based on the content of that email and the CD, we made a decision to suspend Officer Feder immediately pending an internal affairs investigation.
I would call that persecution, vindictive persecution.
A confidential source says Feder's off-color humor, even though he was off-duty, cast the police department in a negative light. Berggren says Feder's First Amendment right to freedom of expression is being violated and has damaged the decorated officer's reputation and hurt his family.
It has completely destroyed him knowing that he's being punished, ostracized, and disciplined for committing an act of entertainment.
By the way, Feder never identified himself as a cop in his act, and all this comes just 7 months before he'd be eligible for retirement. He'll find out by April if he'll be stripped of his badge or his pension.
Ostracized? Oh, my God, that lawyer. Oh, Kenny. I hope he's good. I hope the guy, like...
Yeah.
What is he? No Jedi mind trick?
Get someone else who's better spoken, like Twitchell's. This guy's a boob.
Beasteology.
The guy's on a no R's diet.
Beasteology.
This guy's an etod.
There's the latest one on Kenny. As this story continues to grow.
Yeah, the hearing is next week, and we'll see what happens.
Wow. Beasteology. That's terrific. Let's go to Ken in South Carolina. We're stalling. We're trying to get that Club Soda Kenny stuff for you guys.
Hi.
Ken, what's up?
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Hey.
I just wanted to point out the obvious. Sounds like he's got Rich Voss for a lawyer.
Yeah, Club Soda Kenny.
That is funny.
This is a Fifth Amendment case.
Yes.
This what? It's a 13th Amendment case. This prohibition must be repealed.
He has the right to bore arms.
Let's go to Doc in Atlanta. Doc, what's up?
Good morning, guys. Missed you from BAB. Used to live on Long Island.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
It is scary that the United States is in a situation that you're the First Amendment poster boys now, and you're going to stand up. I was wondering if Larry Flint's going to be on the show soon, and then when they do the movie about Club Soda Kenny, who's going to be cast in all the roles.
Boy, you sure have spread this out into a whole scenario, sir. Let me let it sink in.
Way to ask a bunch of questions, none which are interesting.
But we get to play you. That's the part, North.
Oh, good point.
All three questions. Aw.
That guy was riding on black ice, and he thought he was going to make it through. He was sliding.
I didn't see it. It was
swerving.
Looked like the road.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I think I'm going to make it without hitting into anything.
Larry Flint, turn out of that bomb. Who's playing Club Soda Kenny? No, turn the other way.
Well, thanks
Turn
for your
into
support,
the bad
Doc.
jokes, sir.
All right. Just lost our feed. Here's some Club Soda Kenny thing.
All right.
Sergeant John Feder was also a guest on the popular radio show Opie and Anthony. Right now, News 12 New Jersey's Michael Weber reports some of his material was no laughing matter.
Officials say one cop's comedy act is no laughing matter.
A New Jersey cop and part-time stand-up comic is coming under fire for his raunchy act. But it's no laughing matter.
No laughing matter.
No laughing matter.
You fucking assholes.
So they all did the
unoriginal
same line.
douchebags.
They're ripping me
No
off.
laughing matter.
Tell him, Fred.
Wow, do you think the guy's writing the copy for that going,
I got a
no
good one.
laughing matter? This is genius.
I got to copyright this.
No laughing matter. Oh. Great, very funny.